You know what the worst part about this is?
Can't see.
I don't know where the fuck I'm putting the solder.
It's falling on the stairs. No, it's on the tip. It's all building up on the tip.
Yeah, so that means the wire's not getting hot enough.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. We're in Teterboro Airport. Today, we are taking care of routine inspection items and small inbound flight squawks. It's what we do here at Rams. Airplanes come in, they have predetermined inspection items that we look at, and then any of the discrepancies that the crews bring in, we repair those and get the airplane ready for the next flight.
So we had to open the right-hand engine cowl to find a broken wire in the cowl anti-ice system. And we repaired the wire. The system tests good. The circuit breaker is no longer popping, and we just got to close it up.
So Andy and Ethan were, they had the engine open. They were checking oil differential bypass buttons being popped. They were checking the IDG, which is the integrated drive generator, constant speed generator, for proper oil service. It's very important on that engine. Just general condition after flight. So as far as the weekly update, I told you guys last week that I want to do this by video. I want you guys to hear what I'm saying and not read what I'm writing. Before the intrusion, I had said that I was switching gears and focusing 100% on the app development. That is still the case. I've been talking with the app developers almost daily. We were just talking about the receipt function, where an operator or a user wants to use Cino token to pay a maintenance provider. I want them to be able to go to a drop-down menu, pick the provider, put the amount in, and make a note what invoices they're paying with this transaction, so we both get a receipt. The reason I want the receipt is so we can take this modern technology of doing digital transfers and incorporate it into the antiquated financial software that we've been using for years. Mm-hmm. So until we come up with a next step platform to integrate the app into the financial software, we're going to be issuing receipts. So I can record what invoices you're paying, and you can record what invoices are still open, and the transaction information and stuff will still be there. I was hoping to have a demonstration this week, but I don't. The wants for my app are a little more demanding than we anticipated, but we're working on it. Everybody says that we are pressing along, and we're building the app. We are focusing on the app.
Should we make sure this is off first? Stop being a pussy, kid.
Okay. Go fuck myself.
I mean, I've been around the block a few times.
I would have struggled so hard trying to hold it together and get solder on it. Is that in far enough?
Yeah.
Hey, don't you gotta thread that through?
Yep. I'm just tinning the wires.
Just making sure.
Everybody, give me a chance.
I'm still doing the same thing.
There we go. Think.
It's going, yeah. You can just take that's on the tip and use that.
How that?
Let's say try it again. Just to be sure, because it's kind of dirty, so the solder's not taking that long. Hey, that's better. I think. Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
As far as the crypto markets, I am now believing that we are in a bear market. So it sucks to look at your numbers. Numbers are down. This is where I find opportunities to buy. Find projects that you believe in, find projects that you like, and fill your bags. Prices are down. I'm not saying this is the bottom, but it seems like it's pretty close to where the bottom's going to be. If you've been watching Bitcoin, which is the gold standard for cryptocurrency, everybody seems to follow what's going on there. I hear that MicroStrategy just bought $1 billion worth of crypto, worth of Bitcoin, and the chart didn't move. So 2 things. There was 4 or 5 different exchanges, big exchanges, Coinbase, Wintermute, 2 other ones that I can't pull off the top of my head. They had a huge liquidation of Bitcoin. If people are buying large amounts of Bitcoin and the chart's not moving, it's because it's a private sale. It's institution to institution behind closed doors. not on the open market. So that's why you're not seeing the exchange is selling large amounts of Bitcoins to influx with capital. Probably has to do with the bear market and people liquidating. End of the year, they want to make sales to show losses. And then at the beginning of the year, they usually buy back in to set the clock for the new year for taxes. That's probably what you're seeing right now. It does happen every year. I don't think it's anything to panic about. It's predictable. It happens. This is just part of the crypto market. People start to worry about the profits they made during the year and try to liquidate out now to show a loss, and then they'll buy back in the beginning of the year to start the clock over again. As far as an update for the intrusion, the theft that we have, there's nothing that I can really talk about publicly. I have been in talks with Department of Homeland Security. I have been in talks with the IC3 department at the FBI. I've also hired another firm that is outside of government agencies to help do what they can do. Like I said, I don't have a resolution from the government agencies, and per their instruction, it's a ongoing investigation, and any information that I share publicly could possibly ruin their investigation, because we don't know if the perpetrators are watching or part of the group. We really don't know. So I don't have anything to say that I can say publicly, other than I've heard some good news. That's all I'm going to say, is that I've heard some good things, and we'll see where it goes. I do know that the Justice Department a bit involved in this, but that's all I can really say. And they don't really tell me much other than the things that I'm telling you right now. I mean, I have a few other things that I know that they asked me not to share, so I'm not going to do that, because I don't want to ruin their momentum. I feel good about this. Probably after the new year, I think I want to start a support group for people that have been victims of cybercrime. I have made some new friends. When we put this group together, hopefully, with some specific information, the Cino token gang and my new friends may be able to help. I don't know to what extent, but I'd like to help people, because I can tell you, being a victim was a horrible, horrible feeling, emotionally, financially. And I would not want any of our supporters or fans or friends to go through that experience. So if there's a way that I can try to help, I'm going to use what resources I have available to me to help with this, help with that. God forbid that somebody else is a victim of a cybercrime or fraud or something like that. So that's all I can really say about that. But I feel good. Things are moving forward. We're progressing. I don't know how to do a lot of things, but one thing that I do know how to do is make friends, make good friends with very good skill sets. And I have new friends. So that's all I can say right now.